All right, so here we go, Jalil the Tarantula Turner, and it's always a humbling moment for me when I see a man who is 6'3" or 6'4", who weighs the same as I do, right? So I need to cut some weight, but this is not about me. This is about Jalil Turner, and I think everybody agrees that when he stepped up and fought Bobby Green on short notice, he really established a lot of goodwill, not just with the promotion, with the fan base. He had been on the wrong side of a couple split decisions to Dan Hooker and Mateusz Gamrot. Now Jalil Turner, with this tremendous frame and tremendous skill set, has reinserted himself among the elite in the lightweight division. Not a guy that a lot of fellow lightweights want to see showing up in their bracket. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Shahbulat in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Shahbulat Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jalil the Tarantula Turner. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that one. You love that one, don't you? You love that jab.
Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Just missed with that right hand. So more output, at least in the early going. Lands a shot to the leg. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that offering.
It got checked.
exchange in the pocket. Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you. He'll tell you that he's going to take you down. And he has so many ways of getting to that takedown. He's as good as they come in terms of setting him up. And right away, he gets to fight exactly where he needs it to be.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Oh, his foot's all messed up.
Nicely targeted kick to the body for the champion. Winded up on the right there to no avail.
Big inside kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Come on, let's work.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Nurmagomedov. Slips the punch.
Mixing up the target, attacking the body. You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab in their front hand.
Leg kick is true. Push kick there to the body. Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
In the half guard.
Ooh, right into side control. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. All right, looks like that Darce is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Seconds remain in the round. Ground and pound the hammer Mark Coleman will be trying.
Another. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slinging leather again, or he'll find the light shut out this time.
Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there. Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Shane.
Yeah, he's starting.
Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up, or he's going to put him to sleep.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, he's got the reach advantage, you might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
You can't take too much more pressure.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Pretty strong jab there by Nurmagomedov. Now getting that left hand home to the target.
Oh, back and forth we go.
3 minutes and change to go in round 2. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Well, we talk about these calf kicks all the time. Don't want to take too many more of those.
I cannot believe how damaging that strike has become. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Big ground and pound.
Khabib's got his head looking for a guillotine.
It's tight.
Oh, he got out! Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Turner's knee strike here is blocked. Just a slip there. Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Throws that teep. 30 seconds to go in round 2.
Good defense blocking that punch. Oh, nice.
Final seconds here of round 2. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
I gotta see some more strikes from you. Come on, let those hands go.
Beautiful shot to the leg.
Let them go now.
Nurmagomedov's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
Keep your hands up, protect your face, keep moving.
Boom, straight left hand. Beautiful kick.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
That's the pace. There you go. Keep that pace.
Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse.
Beautiful connection lands. Fighting long is the key.
That punch no good. So Khabib Nurmagomedov at his methodical best tonight and gets another takedown win.
Khabib is one of those guys that will tell you what he's going to do, and he will go and he will do it. And right now, that's being shown to be true, because time and time again, he is securing takedowns on his opponent.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
The Tarantula's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
He's going to work hard to try to get the finish.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Okay, stay tight. You gotta grab his
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
Turner's pass is denied. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Get that knee in.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nurmagomedov's now switching his stance. .90 seconds now to go in the round.
Hands up.
Whiffs on that offering. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Nice jab. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Under a minute to go.
Threw a flying knee to the head.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Nurmagomedov. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
Oh, nice signal, yes. Changing the position.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
This is tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
Final seconds of round 3. All right, 3 rounds down. potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All those extra hours you put in the gym really paid off for you. Keep doing it. This is the piece on this guy. They think
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Oh, beautiful shot there with the hook. I'm not sure his opponent saw that one coming.
His opponent is thinking straight punch. He's hooking right around the guard to land and land efficiently.
Nice crack there. Well, I'm no analyst, I'm a play-by-play guy, but you might need to check a kick. That calf is hurt.
It would be very wise. His opponent said that they would target that calf because he doesn't check him effectively. Now, he's starting to see it pay dividends.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. And just misses with that big right hand.
He lands another head kick.
Nurmagomedov going for the takedown, he misses. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on.
Oh, shades of Leon Edwards. Headshot, bang. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he has... Oh! Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover.
Guillotine jump. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he's not out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure. Oh, he got to his spot.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
That was nice.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss. 1 minute to go in the round. All right, champ, starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
He's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell. tremendous body kick lands from this guy.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round. Beautiful timing and placement to land the flying knee. Under 30 seconds.
Work that straight.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Let's open up that cut more now.
Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through. 10 seconds to go in the round. Turner's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Khabib's head kick is blocked. No damage there. Oh, beautiful switch kick lands. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Oh, flying knee right to the belt.
Oh, nice.
Still in this, it only takes one punch.
Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to this one.
He can't miss you, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Nurmagomedov's able to transition back to side control now. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, this could be over soon.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Khabib's in half guard. Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Nice positional control here. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he's playing the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
Oh, that kick is good by Nurmagomedov.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the boot.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not... Oh! He's out!
Khabib Nurmagomedov
could produce. Whoa!
Oh, my Lord.
We set it inside the octagon for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov, the winner by knockout tonight, certainly had a big knockout against Thiago Tavares back in 2013, but his striking has eternally been under